Okay, somebody had talked about this today, and I need to address this. How in the hell is men gonna contribute and say that they are the man of the house? They set the rules when they ain't got no job, they ain't got no money, they ain't got a steady income, but they will sit there and will spend all the wife's money just to go fishing and do all this nonsense. But my question is, what is he contributing to? That's my question. What is the man contributing if the wife is working all these long hours? You can't expect a woman to do all the work when technically it's your part to also contribute. But you ain't got no job, you ain't got no money, you ain't got no steady income. How are you going to set examples in the household if you think just because you're the man, if you ain't got no job, if you ain't got no money, how are you going to set rules in the house when she's the one that technically is the one working? She sets mainly the rules in the house for the kids. She's the one that has to put them to bed, get their clothes together, cook their dinners, make sure they got their homework done, making sure they get out on time for their practices, go to their appointments, help them set up for success. But the husband doesn't contribute. See, that's the question that some of these marriages needs to be brought into light. How can a man tribute if he doesn't have a job, no money, no steady income, but makes the wife do all the work? Somebody please ask that question. Let me know down in the comments. And another thing, this is something also really needs to be addressed. If the woman is doing all this work, she has to come home. No matter how many hours she works for work, she has to come home at probably like 6 o'clock in the morning. She has to clean. She has to cook. She has to get the kids up. She has to get them ready for school. She has to cook their breakfast. She has to make their lunch. She has to take them to the bus stop or drop them off at school. Then she has to go home and has to continue doing what she has to do. Then she has to get some sleep. Then she has to get up and has to wait for her kids. Then has to go pick them up. Then has to get them ready for their homework, get their food cooked, get them washed, get them dressed, get them ready for bed, and has to repeat all that. Ask that question, man. How you going to contribute if you ain't got no job? You don't set no examples around here no more. Since when?